The new Reading Language Arts STAAR test in 2023 will have extended constructed response questions. You might be wondering, what is an extended constructed response question? Or more importantly, how do I help my students prepare? In this video, I will discuss what is an extended constructed response question, how to solve, and how to integrate into your classroom. Angela here from Custom Classroom. I wanted to remind you that I'm not affiliated with TEA or STAR. This is my interpretation as a Texas educator and test prep writer. For this video, I created 3 free practice questions that are extended constructed response, one for elementary, one for middle school, and one for high school. You can find the link to the free download in the description. For this video, I'm going over the middle school question. I'll begin with how to answer an extended constructed response question. First, students will read a passage. Then they'll need to look at the extended response question. In this case, the question says, read the story Rapunzel, explain what lesson Rapunzel's parents learned at the beginning of the story, write a well-organized informational essay that uses specific evidence from the story to support your answer. So students will need to focus on the lesson here. They'll go back and reread the text closely, focusing in on this lesson. Now, there are also writing instructions included, reminding students what they need to focus on, which is the lesson or organizing their writing or editing and revising. Now, in the instructions, you will notice that this is a little bit similar to the old STAR standalone test, where students were writing a longer essay about a specific topic. Now, the main difference in the new type of question is that this question will be paired with a passage that students will already be reading for the language arts test and already answering multiple choice or new item type questions. And I want to remind you that this type of question will be found on all grade levels, 3rd through 8th grade, in the new STAR test. So students will then begin to plan their writing looking at the question. Now, the new STAR will not actually be writing, they will be typing this, but for in-class practice purposes, you might be having them write. Now, it will be scored as for 5 points it will be worth. A rubric will be used in grading, and a partial credit can be given. Now, students can get 0 points if they are completely incorrect, or it's important to emphasize that if it is not passage based, they can also lose the points, or if they simply don't answer the question and it's missing. Now, when they begin to answer, it might be something like this. A correct response could involve a student explaining that Rapunzel's parents learned a lesson about taking something from someone else. The students would need to provide thorough evidence from the story to support this idea. So, how do you integrate this into your classroom? Well, the main way is to take a passage that you're currently reading in class. Think about creating a question that students can answer using evidence from the text. Then you can continue to have students to practice this style of writing along with a passage that they're already reading. If you're interested in practicing this with your students, check out the free download, and remember that this could also pair well with practice tests found in my TPT store. If you're wanting to learn more about STAR, check out my video about all the changes that are happening.